When I was younger, I was in Walmart and I was eating a tube of Pringles and I ate them while my mom paid, but I forgot to let the guy scan them, so I walked out the Walmart and the alarm went off and I just started running because I got scared and my mom couldn't find me because I was hiding behind the newspaper things in a Walmart. People called the police because I was missing, and when I hear them show up I thought I was a criminal, so I left my mom a note on the newspaper that said I went to Mexico to start a new life and not come looking for me, and then I took off running with my Pringles and ran for like an hour, and then the cops saw me walking down the road, so they pulled over, so I started running again, and then they were using the car intercom thing and they told me to stop running. So when I did, I thought they were gonna put me in handcuffs and take me to jail, so I was crying and I slapped the officer in the stomach and tried to run again, but he just held me back, and when he asked me what happened to me and I told him, he started crying because he was laughing so hard. And he just gave my mom $2 for the Pringles and he was still laughing when he left. And that's the time I was a wanted criminal.
This is a bit of a long one, so get your popcorn ready and get comfy. Anyways, one time in year 4 or 5 I used to play Roblox with my backup best friend. We're not friends anymore, so she'd blow up if she saw this, especially if it had her name in it, so let's call her Lily. Anyways, me and Lily were on Roblox and we were playing our favorite game, Roblox in Life. Because I was a little sad kid, I spent all my pocket money on Robux so I could make my avatar bomb AF to catfish people into thinking I'm pretty. It worked very well, and every time I joined a game I get at least 10 Roblox boyfriends in like 3 minutes. When I flexed all my Roblox boyfriends to Lily on FaceTime, she always started to cry because she couldn't get any. I kept telling her to shut up, but she said she wouldn't stop crying until I gave her one of my boyfriends. I found one of the weird Roblox boys in the game that I rejected and asked her to be Lily's boyfriend, and he said yes. She was very happy and I made them meet in the game. Their Roblox relationship got a little bit school the next day when she went to go put her phone in the phone tray at the beginning of the day. I knew her password because it was the same as mine, so I took her phone back out and blocked him on her phone. That guy wouldn't stop trying though. Once he found out that we had blocked him, he made several different accounts to try and talk to us. He said if we didn't answer he would come to our house to kill us. We ended up deleting Snapchat and we reported him to the police. We never heard from him again.
There was this white dumby bumby mumby cumby hot Cheeto girl at my school. She acted like she owned the place and was a big bully. She made sickening homophobic and racist jokes. After my dumbass bitch-ass small pumpa pea-brain realized how wrong it was, I approached her. I told her how offensive her words are, and that flaky dandruff scalp bitch said, "Shut up bitch, I'll become your stepmom and beat you." So, I fucked her dad, videotaped it, and sent it to her. I made sure to be extra loud the next day she moved schools. Pretty sure I gave her trauma. Dumb bitch.
Storytime. When I was in kindergarten, after lunch we always had nap times, and after them we always had to do work. My lazy ass never wanted to do work, so I came up with the idea of pretending like I was sleeping after everyone woke up. The teachers always let the kids sleep in, so it worked out perfectly. So then nap time came and put my plan into action. After everyone woke up I remained on the floor pretending I was sleeping. After about 2 hours of pretending I was sleeping I actually fell asleep. The next thing I knew was when I woke up I was in the hospital. I didn't know what happened. I sat up and my mom was sitting by my bed. When she saw me awake she started crying and called for a doctor. Apparently what happened was one of the kids, probably the freckled bitch in my class, leaned back on her chair and fell backwards and fell with a metal chair on my head, and I didn't wake up, so they called 911. And that bitch put me in a coma. I was in a coma for 2 weeks. When I was 9 years old, me and my sister snuck into my older sister's room to play around in there. We were going through her stuff. When I went to see what was in her cabinet, I found something pink and long. It smelled weird, but it was fun to play with. I was smacking my sister with it and hitting other things with it. It was very rubbery and my little 9-year-old self liked to chew on things, so I got curious and started chewing on it. It tasted weird and the smell kept getting worse. I was chewing on it so hard that I took a huge chunk of it off. I heard my mom calling us, so we left quickly and I put the thing back in her drawer. My older sister comes home and at night I heard her screaming. My mom went to her room and I heard my older sister say, "Who the fuck ate my? I don't want this sound to get taken down, so we will just call it toy." I didn't know what it was at the time, but I was so scared to get in trouble. My mom got mad at my old.
So when I was in the 2nd grade I went to this private Christian K-12 school. It was really strict and didn't go against the Bible. I had a friend who came out to me and my friends and told us to not tell anybody because her parents worked at the school and were very strict. So if any teacher found out they would tell her mom and she would be dead. We told her that she could trust us and we kept it a secret she was lesbian. One day at recess we were all talking about our crushes. When I asked her who her crush was, she said she had a crush on me. I didn't know what to do, so I said cool. I was a little nervous because I wasn't sure if she wanted to be in a relationship with me or not. After she told me that, she became more flirty towards me. At our school we had a buddy system to go to the bathroom. Whenever she would have to use the bathroom, she always picked me as her buddy. After this girl had her party everybody went to besides me. Everybody was talking about it at school. And she spreaded rumors at the party that I was bullying her and calling her G at Y, and that she wasn't lesbian. Almost the whole class hated me and I only had two true friends. She told her parents, and they got really mad at me, so they told the principal. Her dad said he wanted to smash me with a hammer. After the principal found out, she called me to her office and called my mom. She got really mad at me and asked me why I was bullying her, and I tried to tell her that I was, but she wouldn't listen. Once my mom came, she explained to the principal that this girl was sexually harassing me. The principal didn't believe us, so I went back to class and the girl was laughing at me. The teacher got mad at me and had me stay in for recess. I felt like I was going to cry. After recess the girl told me her parents already know she liked girls and she had turned the whole class against me, including the teacher. She said that she was going to tell everybody that I called her slurs, and I got really scared. So after school me and my mom went to the principal's office to tell them that none of it was true. We told the principal that this was going too far and if they didn't stop we were going to leave the school. The principal said asked us not to leave, but my mom said that we were not going to be there the following year, 3rd grade. The next day we had to go to church and the girl has told me that I'm going to hell. After that year of being bullied by her friends and the teachers, we had left. I still had a friend who was going there and she told me that the whole class